There's a survival game out right now that genuinely feels like Half-Life collided with deep crafting and research systems, and almost nobody's talking about it. Well, Abiotic Factor is one of the most creative, content-packed survival games released in a long time. Yet it's flying completely under the radar. Well, in this video, I'm breaking down everything it has to offer, from research and base building to portal exploration and its surprisingly deep crafting systems. By the end of the video, you'll understand exactly why this game deserves way more attention, and why it should be on your radar right now. Okay, so what is abiotic factor? Well, besides the original meaning in biology, an abiotic factor is any non-living physical or chemical element in an ecosystem that affects living organisms and shapes the environment, such as temperature, sunlight, water, soil, pH, salinity, and nutrients. This abiotic factor is a video game. And at its core, it's a survival crafting game set inside a massive underground research facility called Gate, where containment failures, alien threats, interdimensional portals, and a hostile paramilitary faction called the Order have thrown everything into chaos. I mean, in this video game, you're not a super soldier, you're a scientist, and survival depends on your wits, not just weapons. This game spans roughly 50 to 60 hours of story and exploration if you really go deep into it. Why does the game feel really special? Well, the game's setting is its strongest narrative hook. You start deep underground with nothing but basic supplies. Lights flicker, corridors stretch into darkness, and strange entities roam freely. The environment evokes Half-Life vibes, but instead of a linear story corridor, you have freedom, survival needs, and player-driven progression. You'll have to manage hunger, thirst, fatigue, temperature, radiation, and build up defenses. Nights are especially dangerous. Lights go out and portals become more active. Okay, I mean, it's pretty obvious that it looks like Half-Life, right? And I don't have an issue with that. It's pretty awesome. So if you've ever played Half-Life, you'll notice something immediately familiar when starting Abiotic Factor. The research facility aesthetic, the dimly lit corridors, and the sense that something has gone catastrophically wrong. It's all there. It feels like stepping into the world of Black Mesa, but with a twist. The key similarities are the atmosphere and the tone, the science gone wrong storytelling, the player as scientist, the enemy and the hazard design. They are all there, right? So if you love Half-Life's mix of sci-fi horror and immersive environments, Abiotic Factor will feel similar. But it expands the formula with crafting, research puzzles, and base building mechanics that make it uniquely its own. So, this is where Abiotic Factor gets really interesting. This got me so hooked. It's something I've never seen. Instead of simply unlocking recipes by finding blueprints, you engage in a research minigame. So, you drag matching materials into correct slots to discover recipes, almost like solving a puzzle. It gives you that sort of like reward feeling, which we all love. Once completed, recipes become usable and you can share them with teammates, which encourages cooperative play. So, crafting isn't just menu clicking here, it's about resource management and ingenuity. You gather materials like metal, wires, chemicals, alien matter, and more to create tools, weapons, shelters, and defense. You can build workstations, electric benches, storage crates, traps, turrets, and more to keep yourself and your base safe. Base building is essential. I mean, you can build anywhere. It's super awesome. Venturing into the unknown without a fortified home base makes every hazard much riskier. What else fascinated me was these portals and anti-versions. They're like otherworldly dungeons, right? They're scattered through the facility and lead to alternate dimensions called antiverses. Each antiverse has unique biomes, resources, enemies, and hazards. But you'll need to prepare carefully because these worlds reset periodically, but revisiting them allows you to farm rare materials that are essential for advanced crafting and progression. Your scientist can specialize in crafting, exploration, or combat efficiently through a skill tree. Progression opens up new tech, recipes, and abilities. Even then, resource scarcity and environmental hazards keep tension high. So, this game supports co op and multiplayer. So, up to 6 players can team up, share recipes, divide roles, and tackle the facility together. You can strategize, some focus on defense, while others explore portals or gather resources. Co op adds strategic depth and chaos in equal measure. So, why is this game unique? So, even though it draws inspiration from classics like Half-Life, Abiotic Factor stands out with deep crafting, meaningful progression, and a science meets survival theme. It's received overwhelmingly positive reviews for creativity and ambition, which is super rare for indie survival games. So, who should play this game? Well, if you enjoy survival games with intelligent resource systems, a sci-fi horror without handholding, puzzle-like research mechanics, exploration of eerie underground worlds, co-op strategic play, then Abiotic Factor has a lot to offer. This game may not be on everyone's radar yet, but with its blend of crafting, research, survival, and portals, it deserves more attention. So let me know down in the comments below if you want a follow-up deep dive into beginner tips, base builds, or portal farming strategies. And yeah, and if you enjoyed this video, I would appreciate you if you hit like and subscribe, and hopefully, yeah, see you in the next one. Bye-bye.